Sorry. Was that work that called you away?
Yeah, John, of course.
Oh, of course. I should have guessed by the length of time.
Yeah, well, my phone is working, but nothing else is, so that means I got time to talk to John, right?
Mm. You didn't manage to get your computer to sort its shit out?
No, I phoned the office to see if the phone lines were even working. My phone line is just dead. There's
Mm.
no busy signal. There's no nothing.
Ah.
So I'm like, I'm not driving into the office to find out that there's no power when I can just phone them and confirm that. So I've been trying the VPN every half
Yeah.
hour or so, but no luck.
Yeah. Probably going to have to power cycle. Well, sort the power the office out, then power cycle everything, and then.
No, having the ability to reach someone via cell to confirm that would imply there's someone that is responsible for the network and um, qualified to troubleshoot it outside of Googling how to fix things. Our network person literally just uses Google. Even if there was a published phone list, I'd have to be able to dial into the phone list to get it, and that phone list is hosted here in the office in Winnipeg.
That sucks.
Yeah, a little bit of a train wreck. I don't have I don't have anybody's phone numbers really. I've got my boss's. I could call her and wake her up, but it's not really going to accomplish anything.
No. Okay, let's have a go at that.
Come on, Boyds. Yeah, I mean, I could phone my boss and be like, hey, the office is without power. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do, now that it's 3 in the morning. That sounds like a good idea. I'll be right back.
You're gonna wake her up.
Of course I am. She's an asshole.
And I mean, realistically, there could be something some problem with the power in that part of Winnipeg.
Yeah, for all I know, there's a giant chunk of the city that's out of power, but I've done my due diligence. I've tested the office. The office is without power. I'll call her. Let her deal with it.
Are we off stream?
I don't know. Wolf, can you hear us? He can hear us.
I wasn't sure how that was working.
Nor was I. I thought the easiest way to test it was to ask Wolf.
Oh, that was a big surprise. No answer.
Wow.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, there's no accountability. There's nobody to reach when things go sideways. Like,
Mm.
I don't know if you were around. I don't think you actually were. I think this was before I started streaming in September. But I used to spend sometimes a couple hours just sitting there dialing the on-call list over and over and over, and that's what I'd do for like 2 hours. And Chabby can attest to the fact that that was how I'd spend half my night some nights.
Oh yeah.
It's a giant waste of time. Oh,
And yet you could get called up for shit.
oh yeah, I get called out for shit all the time, but God forbid anybody have any sort of accountability in this company. Whatever. Fire me for calling a Karen, see if I care. No, the on-call for the like escalations for tier 2 and that, they're supposed to handle stuff that's beyond what I've been trained on, which in the case of some of the hardware is, or some of the equipment is quite a lot. There's minimal training that's been provided on some of it. So on others, I've got a lot more training. On some of it, I've got no training. It's just take a message, gather some details, and call the on-call. But yeah, I can't reach anybody right now because I don't even have the phone list. I feel like it would be a disservice to duct tape to say that our organization is held together by duct tape, but it's that kind of sloppy. Oh shit, I'm still in creative. Horse, no, get back here. Don't even think about walking away. That's south? That's south. No, I'm frontline technically. I have declined the opportunity to become tier 2 on more than one occasion because not worth it. A lot more headaches, a lot more hassle, a lot more nonsense, and not much more money. It's already a fight to get them to pay me what I'm worth at this level.
Gravel, that's what I wanted.
Come on, birds, let's go. What are you adding to the block term list?
What?
Adding some stuff. I don't care to see on mod view all the time. I don't know what Wolf's doing, but there's a bunch of interesting little admin things showing up.
Oh.
Alright, come on up
As
here,
in the
birds.
mod area.
In the chat in stream.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing a bunch of stuff scrolling by as he's doing things. Alright, do I have a lead right here? There we go. Oh, that's what you're doing, okay. Alright, Aroha, I do believe I have a bird or two you could steal.
Why, thank you.
Since you have not gone to collect your own birds from the jungle.
Minecraft noob here, remember?
Yeah, you don't really need to be staring at the word pedo forever, so I get it. Birds, birds, so many freaking birds. Hey, look, I can fly 2 birds.
You can do what now?
I was in one of my flying obelisk areas, so I'm like, oh yeah, I can fly too. Little show offs.
Can you really blame them for showing off?
Absolutely. Why not?
Whee! Birds beat cat. Cat beat the new birds. Actually, I don't think you'll be able to steal the birds because they're like the dogs. You probably can't command them because they're my pets. I can show you how to domesticate them though.
Oh,
It suddenly dawns on me you wouldn't actually be able to. Come on, you little fluffy things, get over here. I should build a tree of some sort for you guys to perch in. I think that'd be awesome. This guy almost blends in with my carpet.
you know how you were complaining about having all that gravel, Chibbles?
Wasn't a complaint. It was more just a statement. If we had a bunch, yes.
It was a brag, really.
I'm currently graveling up all that lava in the first bit.
I'm gonna take a couple of stacks.
Yep. I'm doing it for the whole, like the 3 wide of the tunnel, so.
It'll make it easier to punch in when you need to put down a redstone torch. It may be a waste of a lot of gravel, but at least it'll be there. So
Exactly, I'd rather quote unquote waste the gravel than have issues.
Alright. Let's get all of our junk out of the books. The horse armor can stay in there for now. What I'm going to do with that. This I can dismantle.
Is it possible to get diamond horse armor?
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
in the box.
Yep.
Ooh. Aroha wants to see it.
It looks very snazzy. It's pretty cool. Let's put the eyes in the box. The bones, I don't have the bones, but I have the strings. And I have the gunpowders. Oh my god, I got so much gunpowders. I got clay. Why do I have one singular piece of clay? Really? I'm not sure why I would be carrying that around. I got a whole bunch of flowers.
Well, I've used just over a stack so far. Chibbles, can I have a massage? Neck massage.
Get all this out of there. Hay bales. And you can all go back into Dukes. Yeah, my trip through those couple of towns got me like 90-some bales of hay, so that was pretty worthwhile. It's quite a load of runic energy. Do you want me to go domesticate some more birds for you?
For me?
Yeah, since we've determined that I can't actually give them to you.
Wouldn't I have to domesticate them?
Yep, you would.
Well, why would you go domesticate them for me then?
I don't know. Have you seen my storage room? You see all the birds that are in here? 3, 6.
Oh no, I
9,
haven't.
10. There's like 11. I've got at least 11 birds in here now. I don't think there is a way to transfer them as far as I recall. It'd be neat if there was some way to do it and we just didn't know, but I kind of feel like there isn't a way.
Oops, I just about landed in the lava.
That's not what I was looking for. There it is.
Ow.
Yeah, right there.
Little bit overwhelmed, but yeah.
What just happened?
Nothing. I'm good.
I feel a little tad left out.
Did you have the audio on my stream for a second there when I was dicking around with the shop?
Me? No.
No, him.
Yeah, you're kind of threw me off. Your audio kicked in underneath everything else.
Yeah. Because your reaction was right in time with the loud shop noise, which always hurts my ears. I don't know how to turn that down or if there is a way to.
I've been noticing Twitch has been jumpier with that, or more on a regular basis.
It's been twitchier, you might say.
And kicking the volume back in, yeah. Like the fact that someone has it muted or whatever.
Okay, these guys can all get ground up.
Fuck! Indeed.
Allium makes magenta dye. Okay.
That was stupid.
Stupid is as stupid does.
I know.
Thanks, Forrest.
Back your mouse cursor. What are you doing, mouse cursor? You have a cat hair stuck in there. That's exactly what you're doing. It's doing the cat hair dance.
Do I want to know the cat hair dance?
Yeah, it's when your cursor goes flying all over the place, and you have absolutely no control over it, even when you pick the mouse up. It means that there's a hair stuck in the aperture, and your laser has managed to catch that exact spot, and is ricocheting around and driving the sensor completely sideways. There we go. Pull the hair out. Suddenly, my mouse behaves. Orange, magenta, light green. You shut up about your cat hatred over there.
Have you seen Wolf? He's so beautiful.
He has
Cat's a cat.
He has the most ridiculous coat. He's the shiniest cat I've ever seen. There we go. Now I can empty this one. Throw this
One of my
shot.
clients has quite a beautiful coloured cat too.
Put them in there. Exactly. Cats are the death of mice. Therefore,
You like mice, Wolf?
it's a good reason to have cats. Keep the mice at bay. Well, if I can't rip those apart. Oh, I can't salvage.
Wait, that's Mickey, not Wolf.
Yeah. Cats are the reason that agriculture was able to proliferate in human civilization. If it wasn't for cats self-domesticating, we would have had incessant, rampant rodent problems in our food supply.
I saw Mickey's colour and thought it was Wolf.
Yeah, sometimes the color throws me off too, because there would be 2 or 3 people talking that are the same shade of orange or same shade of red or whatever, and I'm like, I'm having trouble keeping this straight at a glance. Okay, so this treasure map, I never did get to that treasure map.
Gimmick infringement.
Gimmick infringement.
The blind thing's mine, not seeing things well.
Hey, I've been colorblind since before you were blind. Don't you pull that. Gimmick infringement. Yeah, the shade that you and Wolf use are pretty similar.
I was more bugging her than I was you.
Yeah, I got
Why
a
are
legit
you
thing.
bugging me? What did I ever do to you?
How would you like that list delivered?
Alphabetically.
You won't let me compliment you. You won't let me call you cute. I can keep going if you want.
That's not alphabetically.
Compliment, cute. My alphabet they go.
What kind of alphabet do they use in New Zealand?
You. Once I cheat, whether you spell it with a U or a Y, that's at the end of the alphabet.
Maybe she just to go get her bowl of alphabet soup and she'll be fine.
Yeah, go crack open a can of alphagetti. Diamond horse armor, iron horse armor, golden horse armor. I have a few horse armors. Now I need.
Yeah, the barrel by the horses is pretty much armors and saddles. I think I got a full stack of apples in there, thankfully, but
Nope, VPN's still dead by the looks of it.
Chibbles, can I have a neck massage, please?
Don't give it to her.
Who said I wasn't going to give him something in return?
Well, I'm just saying, don't give away your time. That's the first step in devaluing yourself as a human. If she wants a neck massage, make sure you get fair trade value for it.
Hey, I value my Chibbles.
Just saying.
Yeah, you're putting me out of the job by doing the rail. I'm teasing you. I was only going to do a little strip and show you basically how it was done anyway, so you could carry forward. It was a lot less of a strip that I got done, a whole 8 blocks, but I'm teasing you. I'm glad you took the initiative to start running the track. Even if it's going to cost you 1 or 2 lives, possibly 4.
Hey, I have yet to die on it.
Thought you took a lava bath already once.
I've taken 2 lava baths and still haven't died.
Good job, you're getting better at that. Also, maybe you should get better at not taking lava baths.
I've watched her. She's got a pool of water like 2 blocks away, so even when she falls in, she just hops out and dies in the other pool.
That's fair.
It's not a bad way to do it.
Well, no, if you're gonna be playing near lava, having a bucket of water or a pool of water or something, it's just common sense. Oh, hey, did you still want those mushrooms for potion making, Chevy?
If you have brown mushrooms, I will take them.
Yeah, they're up in my store. I've got 2 stacks of them there. I could add more if you need more than that, but
That's right. I was supposed to grab those, wasn't I?
I totally forgot about them until just now when I looked at my store to. I was looking to find if I had red dye up there still, so I could just stuff a few more in. And I'm like, oh, I should remind him about those mushrooms. Do you want 4 stacks instead of 2?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
Okay. I happen to have found a new mushroom biome today, and may have raided it for a shit ton of mushrooms. So there you go. There's 4 stacks.
There's always Tygo's mushroom farm if we ever find it.
Well, the mushroom biome that I found is not very far. I know exactly how to get back to it, and I will be getting back to it more regularly since there's other stuff out that way that I'm trying to get a hold of. The buried treasure map that I was hunting for is actually out that direction.
Ah, okay.
Oh shit!
Shit.
I gotta stop doing that. I keep flying out over my wall, right over the farm, and then I immediately plummet to my death because I keep going instead of stopping first. There's a little wee safe zone, and then after that, it's bombs away. You're toast. Yes, there's the horses. What? Why would teleporting to my claim teleport me into the ground? That is not a useful feature, Minecraft. Alright, I still need to go northeast, which is that way. Okay.
Fuck me.
In the goat ass
Yeah,
with a pointy stick.
of course.
That's called a button hook. Boingy, 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 boingy. No.
How did you die?
No, she's not dead.
Not dead, just pissed off.
I'm not dead yet.
I love how the first question is, how dead are you?
Well, I was watching for the notification, and since I didn't see one, I assumed that it threw something in the lava that you didn't want to lose.
No. You was also wrong. I have pretty much finished dealing with the lava.
And what's with the blubbering?
I used my power tool pick instead of my normal pick to make a hole.
And you made a whole lot more hole than you intended.
Yeah.
And were you listening the other night when I was inquiring about rails in regards to going uphill, like those bumps that we have? How to do the power rail?
The bumps that the bit that I've tested works quite well. I have yet to finish testing it.
I'm
though.
guessing you're probably doing like the little Chibble steps where it's up one over two, up one over two kind of thing.
That's
Yeah.
how I took. That's how we did it. Yeah.
Yeah, for those, it's not nearly as big a deal as I was saying. The way I was describing it, I totally wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking of like going up a bunch all at once.
Essentially a set of stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, going up like 6 or 10 or 20 all at once. It's a giant pain in the ass. But the way you're doing it with the Chibble steps, it's really not going to make as much of a difference, thankfully.
Chibble steps.
And that's how you always do your stairs, with like one flat, one stair, one flat, one stair.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I can't remember ever seeing you do your stairs any other way, except maybe the first world we ever played in, but... Alright, so now I've found a swamp.
So I might have just found us some more diorite.
It's not going to hurt to have more.
Never would have guessed.
Try again.
Never would have guessed.
I got a lot off people, but still.
Hey, thanks for the
Yeah.
hosting there, Ironwolf. Wow. Really? I can't make that jump? Come on. I'd like to know how the hell I got a treasure map that points to the other end of this known universe.
I did give you a few.
Yeah, but in order to get one that points this far away, you have to have been in that general vicinity.
Unless you got it from Zook.
Must have.
I was about to suggest Zook.
Hello, Doggums. Come here. How would you like to join me on this overland journey? Oh, apparently you wouldn't. $5 a bone. Get out of here.
Was that in my store?
No, it's Chibbles. $2 a bone in your store.
I don't even. Why do I even have bone up in the store?
I don't know, in case people are desperate.
Unless it was like one time you were taming wolves or something.
Gouger.
That one time
You,
at band camp.
you terrible gouger, you. This one time at band camp, we played music, and it was good. How is that the one movie reference you know? Like, of all movies, that's the one that you've seen.
I haven't seen it.
No, of course not. You just used to play the flute, I take it. So people said it to you?
No, I didn't play the flute.
You
Never
flautist.
have.
You dirty flautist.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
What, that you're dirty or that you're a flautist?
Something like that.
We're gonna need specifics.
Oh, one word she knows the definition to, the other she doesn't.
Oh, a flautist is someone who plays the flute.
I was talking
I
about
know
dirty.
Yeah, that's the one that she knows. Hey, Mushy, I found more cornflowers. Those cornflowers that were so hard to find, I found more.
I think Mushy has left us.
Yeah.
I really don't know how hard he was looking.
He was looking for a little while. Hey, Chubby, I found more horses for you.
Again, I only need black.
Okay, well, I have the coordinates of some black horses written down.
Wonderful.
Wow, you're a determined horse, aren't you? Oh, there we go.
Does someone want to go into work for me tomorrow?
No.
No.
I don't even want to do my job. Why would I want to do your job? Your job sounds like people there are even more whiny.
The clients are great.
I can't stand old people, so if you have any old
What do
people,
you
You know what
want?
the word great means, right?
who, me or her?
Her.
No.
Better than good?
Well, yeah, I know that one.
Come on. There we go.
What does great mean, Chibbles?
It's your description word. I was just checking.
Yeah, I know, right? Clients are the worst. They're what make the job intolerable. Always whining, nagging. I need things. Get me a nitro pill. I'm having a heart attack. What do you want?
My clients are less whiny than the people that I work for.
Yeah, those are the people I was talking about when I said people you work for sound like they suck. Or did I not say that part? I was thinking that, but I might not have gotten to say it.
You didn't define who sucked, no.
No, I was thinking of the people you were working for, not people you work with. Same problem I have. Your employer is the problem,
yeah, I
not the
really
people.
can't argue.
Yeah, it's often the case.
Really can't argue. So I ended up with 3 cancellations today.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one, when I rang in, it was meant to be an hour's home help, which is like doing the cleaning and stuff. When I rang in to say I can't find the client, I ended up getting a coordinator. Usually we get the call centre, but this was just after lunch. So I think probably the call centre takes rotating lunches, and the coordinators help pitch in for if anything goes wrong. Anyway, I got this coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not racist, but different accents on the phone, it can be fucking difficult to understand.
Mm-hmm. Not
So
racist,
got an
it's
English.
an observation.
That's having ears.
Yeah.
So, I was able to understand this lady perfectly, which is just so weird. Because normally you get someone who's from overseas and, it's just
lousy Australians.
no Australians I can understand. It's the Indonesians and Filipinos and anyway.
Americans.
No, North Americans.
Again, no.
Got it.
Anyway, she actually said, "Look, I'm going to hang up on you so I can call the client and figure out what's happening," which I barely ever get told what they're going to do to help.
Yeah.
So, again, amazing. And she calls me back. Look, I can't get hold of anyone to figure out what's happening, so you've got to hang around just in case the client turns back up. I'm like, all right, you've obviously done your best. You can't.
Yeah.
It's not like I can ask for miracles here.
Would you like me to go check the local morgues?
Why you gotta be like that?
Not an offer you're supposed to make.
Probably not.
No. Anyway, she rang back. Like 5 minutes later, and apparently the guy's wife. Usually I go and see the the husband and the wife.
Mm-hmm.
But often when you do home help, which is what I was meant to be doing, it's put under one or the other, just to make life easier. So it was put under the husband, nothing odd there. Turns out the wife, who is a dear, is in hospital, and the daughter had gotten back to the coordinator and said, "Look, he's probably visiting, his wife who's in hospital."
We're still going to charge you for the visit. You should have told us. No.
they don't pay.
No. Okay.
It's state provided, state funded care.
Ah,
So
you win this round.
yes and no. But I just made some offhand comment of, you know, not again. You know, this is a regular occurrence sort of thing. And she sort of, the lady has ended up referring this, putting a what did I do there? Putting a email into both the coordinator and the coordinator's team leader about the fact that this keeps happening, you know, and I didn't realise that, you know, this was actually part of their job. I just thought I was being a wishful thinker, going, you know, why can't you do your fucking job and or have it part of the job that you actually ring the client to say, look, your normal person can't make it today, so and so is going to be there at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it turns out that isn't actually wishful thinking. That's actually part of their job.
No, and the rest of them are just lazy and not doing it.
Well, I think there's only one coordinator per region generally. So, because I generally work within the one region, I didn't realise that this was abnormal. So, I had a bit of a win. There's now an email in with the team leader to
Correct the behavior.
correct the behaviour that was pissing people off. And I mean, I've had clients complain to me about it as well. You know, how bad it is that we don't know when we are going to get someone in to
Yeah.
help us.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that, you know, the people should know because they're having people into their homes, so they kind of need to
Exactly.
prepare for that. Be dressed. Be home.
I mean, sometimes it's not even the be dressed, because, you know, admittedly, I am helping people to get dressed. So
Right.
it's not the be dressed isn't necessarily the
But in the case of people who can, and you're there to help with
yeah
two-handed things because they're missing an arm or they've got a palsy or injury or whatever that has screwed up their mobility in one arm, they can dress themselves, but they can't open the spaghetti sauce or, you know, some damn thing like that. You know, you're there to help them with something other than getting dressed. It'd be nice to let them know, hey, you know, this person's going to be there by such and such time, so that they can be awake, be dressed, and, you know, all the other little basic things that you take for granted.
Yeah. And if that time which changes, so like I'm filling in for someone. No, wait. There's an elderly guy in the area whose family usually helps him, but he gets help from, like, he gets, we call it respite care from us, from my company, and the family's going away, so he's getting some of this care this weekend. So as a consequence, I'm helping him on, you know, to tomorrow and the next day. And it's 7:30 to 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Now I usually have a client at 8 o'clock. How's she meant to know that her time has changed unless I tell her? And what happens if I'd had today off?
Or what happens if you didn't know until after you've been there today?
Exactly, especially as she's my first lady.
Yeah, she's earlier in the morning, so you might not have even had this conversation until after it was too late to tell her.
It's not a conversation that was ever had. It just appeared on my roster.
Oh, even better. Don't bother telling you, the person who needs to know, that your schedule's changed.
I know.
Yeah, that's a little bit rude.
Yeah, so in some ways I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get a call from like the the coordinators team leader going, so tell me about what else that happens while, out and about on a normal day.
Yeah. What other stupid things are going on that we should have been notified of and nobody's thought to mention?
I mean, I would have mentioned had I known it was, in the job description. But when when you knew it a
Yeah, you're not reading other people's job
job,
descriptions. You're worrying about
e-
keeping familiar with your own.
exactly. And I mean, kind of like your job, I'm in a relatively low-paid job. I don't get paid to think. I get paid to do.
Yeah, and see, they want me to think. They really want me to think. They're not paying me thinking bucks, though. And that is the point I raise repeatedly.
I barely get above minimum wage, so that's not thinking bucks.
No. Minimum wages. Hell, that's like customer service or McDonald's fry cook or something. That's fairly low expectation type work if you're getting minimum wage.
For all my travel time, I get minimum wage.
Yeah. Anybody want any kelp?
Not particularly.
Alright. I'm just gonna leave
Can't see why.
I'm gonna just leave it here to despawn then. Okay, that map I have finished. That map looks to be the same one. Shit. Oh, well, now that one's garbage.
Anyway, my neck is getting rather a pain in the fucking backside.
Rather cranky.
Yes. Even though I have been really good and propped my laptop up.
Well, congratulations on trying.
Yeah.
It's in your best interest to not kill yourself.
Yeah, I was bitching at Mum earlier because it was feeling a little bit iffy, and Mum's like, "Oh, that's just from not doing anything." I'm like, "Mum, actually, I've got 2 snowboarding injuries that, like at the time I just thought they were nothing because you fall over, you hurt yourself, you keep going, sort of thing.
Yeah, you move on.
Actually, I should have